Link Unlimited Scholars was born in the turbulence of the 1960s, at a time when Black Americans earned half as much as white Americans, were twice as likely to be unemployed, and Black children had only half the chance of completing high school. This left their pathway to the middle class paved with numerous obstacles. Our founders, John and Carolyn Palmer, were in their 30s during this time and were determined to create a more equitable society. Like many, they were moved by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s work, and during one of his trips to Chicago, the Palmers were inspired to take the necessary steps toward fulfilling Dr. King's dream. They decided to focus on education.
We recognized that the circle of poverty had to be broken by means of education, which meant that it had to start with qualified high school students who would be able to go to good preparatory high schools and then qualify themselves for college.
And in 1966, they helped one high school student named Richard Smith, whose educational opportunities were limited by his zip code. They paid for his tuition to attend De La Salle Institute, and in 1968 they inspired 11 of their neighbors to do the same, and the rest was history. Since our founding, we've supported thousands of high-achieving African American scholars who show great promise for personal leadership, achievement, and success. This is Link Unlimited Scholars. Since our inception, 100% of our senior scholars have graduated from high school, and since 2000, 100% have been accepted into selective colleges and universities. While the national average for four-year college graduation approaches 41%, Link's four-year college graduation rate stands at 60%, outpacing the national average for all students and far exceeding the success of Black students specifically. Central to Link's function is our cohort model with individualized support that allows for collective achievement and the creation of a lifelong network that supports each scholar. We provide a strong foundation designed to help scholars successfully complete high school with the necessary preparation to excel and complete college. This includes year-round academic enrichment, mentoring, leadership development, college access and preparation, and career exposure. Education may be the core of our programming, but the scholar-mentor relationship is at the heart of what we do. Our work has allowed us to be recognized as a Gold Star organization by Mentor Illinois. Link mentors impart wisdom and guidance to our scholars. They help bridge the gap between scholars' dreams for the future and the reality of achieving that future by giving them the experience, guidance, and network they need to fulfill their goals. Link also helps scholars and parents in making informed, economically sound college selection decisions. We give families in-depth exposure to higher education, including site visits to various universities and intensive one-to-one college counseling. Our class of 2020 is no exception. Here is just a small sample of the prestigious colleges and universities where our scholars have been accepted.
It's been an amazing experience to watch Cameron grow from a freshman that really was kind of wide-eyed and sort of afraid and lacked confidence to a junior now that is really kind of hitting his groove and has more of an I got this attitude, as opposed to freshman year where his attitude was more, what is
Hackney,
this?
our board chair, will now share why he invests in Link, and also he'll share our plans for the future.
Good evening. My name is Steve Hackney, and I'm a partner at the law firm of Kirkland & Ellis and the chairman of the board of Link Unlimited. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us tonight, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic, which I think it's safe to say is impacting us all in ways that we never anticipated. I hope that you and your loved ones are all safe and well. I want to start by thanking the people that made this virtual gala and our Keeping the Dream Alive fundraiser possible. And that starts with our host committee, Charles and Brunetta Matthews, Tom Hines and Carol Jones, and myself and my wife, Allison Hackney, are all grateful that you were able to join us tonight. I'd also like to thank our corporate sponsor, Allstate, for its ongoing support of Link over the years. Allstate's been a critical partner to us, and we're proud to be able to honor them this evening. In addition, other large corporations and foundations have made significant contributions to our Keeping the Dream Alive fundraiser. These include Peoples Gas, Kirkland & Ellis, the Baker Epscamp Family Fund, Ardmore & Associates, and the Wilson Garling Foundation. Thank you all for what you've done. I became involved with Link Unlimited over 12 years ago, first as a mentor and then as a member of the board and now as the chair of the board. And what has always drawn me to Link is the fact that Link really addresses and points itself at two of the key problems that face the city of Chicago. The fact of the matter is that we live in a highly segregated city, principally along racial lines, and it's a city where economic opportunities and income are not evenly distributed. All of us know that there's a profound inequality in the way income and opportunity are available in this city. What I love about Link Unlimited is that it points itself directly at these two problems. It targets African American youth and hopes to transform their economic outcomes through education. And it does this through mentoring and academic enrichment over the course of the school year, and by improving access to good schools, whether they're public or private, to give our students the best possible chance of success. The results are incredible. 100% of our Link scholars who make it through all 4 years of high school will gain admittance to a 4-year college, 100%. And of that number, 60% will graduate from college within 4 years. That is a number that is higher than every other cohort, irrespective of race, nationally, and it is 50% higher than the averages for African American youth. So what Link is doing works. Over the coming years, Link is pursuing 3 strategic initiatives in the hopes of expanding its impact. First, we're going to introduce Junior Link into Chicago area middle schools in order to improve the pipeline of applicants that we get, and also in order to help those students maximize their high school choices. Second, we hope to focus our recruiting efforts on 10 Chicago zip codes that are located on Chicago's south and west side in order to align Link's mission with Mayor Lightfoot's plan for revitalizing the city of Chicago. And third, we hope to expand our impact. By 2025, our goal is to be serving 500 students in Link, up from approximately 150 currently. The economic argument for Link is a simple one. The difference in lifetime earnings between a college graduate as opposed to a high school graduate is approximately $1 million. So you can see that investing in Link is not just an investment in an individual, it's an investment in the city of Chicago itself. But what makes Link magical for me is the opportunity to connect your life to the life of someone that you might not otherwise meet, and to change the trajectory of that life dramatically. Right now, as we speak, there's a young African American boy or girl, 13-year-old, that's out there in the world. They have no idea that this is taking place. They don't know that you and I are talking. They're probably sheltering in place during the COVID-19 pandemic. They're probably trying to figure out how to do e-learning, maybe in a house that doesn't have access to high-speed internet. They don't have many of the advantages that my kids do. Their parents may not have had the benefit of going to college, and they may not work in the home of someone who has a profession that they aspire to do. What Link does is it allows you to reach out across the distance created by this city and touch the life of that person in a way that neither you nor they could ever have anticipated. And as I've said, the outcomes are incredible, not only for the scholar, but also for the mentors. In fact, many times we find that it's the mentors who are the ones that keep coming back for more. So if you'd like to get involved and help us to achieve our strategic initiatives, achieve our mission of transforming the lives of African American youth in the city of Chicago, please join us. If you'd like to support us financially, you can go to linkunlimited.givesmart.com and make a donation today. And if you'd like to partner with us in other ways, like becoming a mentor, send an email to us at info@linkunlimited.com. And thanks again for joining us tonight.